Okay, there we go. Thank you, sis. All right. So like getting back to it, like we're gonna talk about self-sabotage. All right. I'm Derek McKnight, and this is crowd participation. All right. And we're gonna start from the bottom, from the prefrontal, from the brainstem, all the way to the chinny chin chin, and we're gonna have fun. All right. Y'all ready? Let's have fun. Number one, engaging in self-harm. Engaging in self-harm, self-sabotaging. My recovery, my future, my present, engaging in self-harm. Anybody got any examples of self-harm? Engaging in self-harm. Come on.
When you use.
When you use. Very good. All right. How much time you have, Clean?
Well, I had 24 months game. And I had a relapse for 1 day.
Okay.
So that was like a month ago.
Okay.
So I've been cool ever since.
Very good. So how much time is that?
So now, well, I'll start it all over. I'm gonna say a month.
All right. God bless. Engaging in self-harm, self-sabotage, my recovery. How about not taking my meds? Taking other people's meds. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Okay. Engaging in what? Self-harm. How about having sex with no condom, no protection? How about sleeping with a person you know they married? Yeah, thank you.
How about going into a neighborhood where you shouldn't be going into to begin with? It's dangerous.
Yes.
You go and do it anyway.
Very good. Engaging in what? Self-harm. Yes, awesome. What? Self-sabotage. Very important. All right? All right. How about hanging around people, places, and things that sugarcoat your mess? Our mess. Is that dangerous? Right. That's like yes men and yes women. They dangerous. Is that true? Right. Yes, you can do that, Dirk. Yes, you can have that, Dirk. Yes, let's go there, Dirk, freely. And then what? Yes, me back to a crack house. Or the deli. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Or prison. Or early death. Watch who you hang with. Watch ourselves first. The first war is always internal. Second war is always external. Anybody catch that? It's us against us. That's the most potent, powerful enemy is ourselves. And if I can't tell me no, I'm in trouble. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yes, all right. How about number two? Procrastination and laziness will definitely self-sabotage my recovery. Procrastination and laziness. Something I need to do, but I'm not doing it because I'm lazy. Or I say I'll do it tomorrow when I need to do it when? Yes. Anybody procrastination? How about to read, what you suffer from, but you procrastinating? How about making meetings, but we procrastinating? How about looking for a job instead of begging people for money and for cigarettes? Yeah, we procrastinating. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yes. How about taking parenting classes? We're what? We're procrastinating. Some of us to get our kids back, they put us through a what? A regimen of how to get your kids back. Anger management, parenting classes, drug and alcohol, etc., assessment. Then we see you ready to what? To get your kids back. But some of us, we're lazy on that. How about a license? Procrastinating getting my license. But I'm driving with no license. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I'm not a cop, okay? This ain't 21 Jump Street. For real, all right? For real. This ain't a witness protection program, all right? Just like y'all, okay? We all got issues in here. Let's talk about them, all right? For those who just came in the room, good morning. I'm Derek McKnight. Organization, Minds of Men. Topic, self-sabotage. Number one, engaging in self-harm. Number two, procrastination and I'm lazy. Number three, making small things big things.
Oh, I do that.
Who said that? Come on, what's up?
I just, like you work something up so much in your mind when it's really not that big of a deal. Or instead of being focused on, like, in the moment, you just, like, torture yourself and, like, don't forgive yourself. Not be gentle with yourself. And,
Very good.
yeah.
Very good. How much time you have, Clean?
Sabotage thing.
Okay. You getting better with that?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. How much time you have, Clean?
I guess like a month now, but just before that, a long time. But I
Okay.
never really counted days.
Okay.
That's
Alright.
not really my thing to count days.
I heard that before too. Anybody else like that, like her? Not to count the days, because sometimes
Yeah.
last time I count, I relapse.
It Just if I put too much pressure, like I just feel like it puts too much pressure on for myself.
I understand that. Okay.
I just like to live in the moment with
And
that.
stay in the day.
Yeah.
Right, I got you. That's what I say, just for the day, I got what? Just for the day.
Yeah.
Or 30 days. Let's give it to her, y'all. 30 days. Making small things, big things. Because staff told me no, I blow that out of proportion. How many king babies and queen babies in here? All right, all right. When I can't get my way, I turn into an adult child. Anybody guilty of that? Yeah, we gotta get better with that. Small things, what? Big things. How about the next one? Fear and failure. Self-sabotage. So I what? Get on your marks, get set, we don't go.
Right, like out of fear of
Failing.
you just don't try, and then that's self-sabotage.
Very good. Check this out. Y'all see my glasses? Everybody have a pair of these glasses right here. Guess the name of these glasses are? These ain't Gucci's, right? These ain't Gucci glasses. These are what? Perceptions. Everybody hear that? These are perceptions. Everybody have a pair of these. How you see failure is how you treat failure. I see failure as what? Fertilizer. Because I can never grow until I fail. Is that true? Give you an example. Women, you never know a good man till you had a bad one. Is that true? Yes, it is. I guess it is. Men, you never know a what? A good woman till you had what? A bad woman. Everybody hear that? Because the bad introduces us to who? Ourselves first. Who believe that what's in us, we attract what's in us. Is that true?
Now, I believe with anything that you put out is what you're going to get. You might be that bad person in that bad relation. That's why you're attracting them bad people, taking them good people. That person could have been good. You trying them bad.
Ah, okay. How much time you have clean?
None. Because only mental meds. And that's the drug.
Oh.
That's like that. I put it in my body.
Okay. Well, let's give it to her. All right, go bless.
I remember that now. Determination.
Okay.
Different.
Thank you for saying that. All right, failure. All right, it's never failing. To me, it's always what? Learning. Arthur Blank and Bernie Marcus, two guys who got fired from handy-dandy repair store, sat down over a cup of coffee and came up with Home Depot. First store opened up in 1979. 1984, they on Wall Street. 1996, billionaires. Didn't go crazy, didn't blow up their mind, didn't blame the government, sat down with intelligent people, with investors, and came up with Home Depot. Mark Zuckerberg, who saw Social Network, got his heart broke, ran back to a dormitory, and Facebook was what? Born. Failure is never failing. I'm a Michael Jordan fan. I love Michael Jordan, right? Yo, I was just mad to see him retire, but he had to. He was getting old, right? But back in the day, from 84 all the way up to 91, you really never heard of the Golden State Warriors. Have you? They were still playing, but they were bums. But look at them now. My whole point is, when we fail, we start to what? Win. Do y'all believe that? Yeah. Who relapse was a blessing in here. Mine was a blessing in disguise. Because I could not see me until I relapsed. Anybody understand that? So thank God for the relapse. I didn't die, but I learned. And when you learn from your relapse, it's never in vain. Everybody understand that? All right? I can't hang around them. If I do, I will get high. I can't hang around her. If I do, I will get high. I can't do that. If I do, I'm a self-sabotage. Failure is never failing. Failing is always learning. How about success? Who's afraid of success? When you get it, you lose it. You can't hold it or control it. You can't manage it, you lose it. Like sand in our hands. Just to get it, to lose it. Afraid of success. Anybody? That's why I self-sabotage.
Right.
That's why I shoot dope. That's why I'm a perkite. That's why I'm a Xanniite. That's why I smoke coke. That's why I'm always drunk. That's why I'm always in fights. That's why I'm always in jail. Because I'm afraid of success. I don't know what that looks like. But I damn sure know what failure look like. My pop failed. His father failed. My mom, she's failing. My body's failing. Listen, everything around me seems like it's failing. I'm depressed and I'm miserable. And some people are just bitter, clean. They're miserable, clean. Anybody here like that? Ain't that a sad sight to see? Seeing some person who's clean, but they miserable. Clean and ungrateful.
Still suck.
Yes. Anybody here ungrateful? That's definitely self-sabotage. When you're ungrateful, it's a blessing. You know, some kids eat mud pies before they go to bed.
Oh.
You know luxury is a bottle of water in some countries on the continent of Africa. You know some people eat leftovers, but we throw it away. That we take for what? Granted. Lose gratitude, get an attitude. Then get the case of the what? Then we definitely self-sabotage. Back off to the what? To the races. I'm afraid of success, so I don't try. I'm afraid of failure, so I play it what? Safe. But I'm always self-sabotaging because of that word fear. How you see fear is how you treat fear. Some people see fear as what? Face everything and what? Recover. Some people see fear as what? F everything and what? Run. How do you see it? I see it as what? It's a challenge. I face it to fight it. When I fight it, I defeat it. When I defeat it, that's victory. And with victory comes a testimony. Everybody hear that? I'm facing it, looking it right in his eyeballs. Because God is bigger than anything. That's my belief right there. I'm not worried about Donald Trump if he come. Listen, he would listen. I know what the world say, but I know what God says, and I'm on that spiritual plane. All right, I'm not knocking that right there, but listen, I don't give that no more energy. I used to watch C-SPAN every day. I want to find out who ran into transportation. I want to know who's the armed security and all that matters. Who's behind the scenes? Yo, enough of that. Too much wasted energy on devils, because devils do what devils do. Stop worrying about them, Dirk, and start focusing on what? Your life. Before you start sabotaging. Quietly. Number 1, engaging in self-harm. Number 2, procrastination and laziness. Number 3, making small things big things. Number 4, fear of failure and fear of success. Next one, doubting our abilities. Who doubt you? Can we make it if we doubt ourselves? Who know about spiritual abortionists? You know who they are? Spiritual abortionists. They're the one that killed the gift that God put in us. But a lot of times I don't need them. I kill it myself. Out of what? Doubt. Everybody understand that? I can't raise these kids. Doubt. I ain't going to make it. Doubt. I can't make it through the month of August without shooting dope or smoking coke again. Doubt. And if you think that, you're right. The thought is a seed. If I want to get clean, and that's the thought in my head that I want to stay clean, I'm going to stay clean. But if I'm hanging around negative people, the seed can get, like she said, what? Perverted. If he's negative, that's water on a seed. She's negative, that's sunlight. She's negative, that's water. She's negative, that's what? Sunlight. He's negative, that's water. He's negative, that's sunlight. He's negative, that's water, etc., on the thought of me getting high. And then it becomes a what? It starts to germinate and spread. Then it becomes a what? A stronghold. Because the thought of not using got perverted to using. Watch who you hang with. Because eagles don't hang with chickens. Eagles don't hang with chickens. And if your aura is about recovery, why we listen to war stories all day long? You know people who glorify drug use? How you cooked up coke? How much time we had fun and all that in the valley of death? Bragging about that right there, because I had nothing good to talk about myself. So I'm going to talk about what? The past and the negativity. Doubting my abilities. I would self-sabotage the gift that God put in me because there's doubt there. I'm not sure. I'm concerned and I'm worried. How about the next one? Not taking steps to change. Aggressive behaviors. Who ain't got to change? So we can what? Stop self-sabotaging. Change is not easy. 6 stages of change. Number 1, pre-contemplation. Pre-contemplation. Y'all know what that is? I don't have a problem. You got the problem. I don't have to read. You read. I don't have to study. You study. I don't have to talk about me. You talk about you. Leave me the hell alone. Pre-contemplation. Who here got a get out of jail early card? Anybody hear about force? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Some people lie to the judge, say, Your Honor, I have a drug problem and I need your help. And the judge can have sympathy and send them to a what? A treatment facility. And they get in here and get arrogant and get cocky and help how to help him. And bite the hand that feeds them. And real arrogant and don't want to be here. Disruptive, not all, but some. That's been my experience in North Philadelphia. Doing groups, cats who come from jail, lie to the judge and come to treatment, and now they got a problem. Now they didn't want to be there. You should have stopped lying and stay your ass in prison. And walk off your time. Now you coming in here and disrupting group. Pre-contemplation, I don't have a problem, you got a problem. That's the first stage of what? Change. Second stage of change is what? Contemplation. There is a problem, but I don't know how to change or stop the problem. So I'm conscious and I'm ignorant. Conscious, I'm skinny. Conscious, I'm not eating. Conscious, I'm leaving my kids. Conscious, I'm a liar. Conscious, always in jail. Conscious, not washing up. Conscious, I'm broke. Conscious, I'm scared. Conscious, I'm thinking about committing suicide. Conscious, I'm broke. It's a problem. Conscious, got the same clothes on all day long for weeks. Been there. Conscious, but I'm ignorant because I don't know how to what? Get out of the problem. That's contemplation. Second stage of what? Change. Pre-contemplation, I don't got a problem. Contemplation, there is a problem. Number 3 is preparation for the problem. Who's preparing to change? All right, very good, very good. How you go about preparing? How do we prepare to change? Anybody?
I started cutting down old friends, people that use anybody negative in my life. You know, sorry, you gotta go.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm tired of living that life.
Very good.
I'm tired of where I'm at, so gotta do something about it.
Awesome. How much time y'all clean, brother?
2 weeks.
Give it to him. All right. God bless you. Preparation. Anybody hear that? New people, new places, new things. All right? How about action? Actions. That's step 4 of what? Change. Who's taking action today to change? You are?
Just about being in here.
Very good. Very good. Right here. Come on.
I stopped going to places that trigger me.
Oh, okay. Awesome. You feel better?
Yeah.
All right. How much time y'all clean?
2 weeks.
All right. God bless you. I said, Ma, I ain't doing no more drugs. She said, shut up. Show me. I ain't going back to jail. You better not, because we ain't going to bail you out, me or your pops. Shut up. Show me. Stop talking and start walking it. Everybody hear that? Fourth stage of what? Change is what? Action. How about maintenance? Once we get the formula to stay clean just for the day. We was clean yesterday. We stay clean just for the day. Now we have the formula, so we maintain the formula. Everybody understand that? Maintenance. When we find the what? The recipe, the ingredients to stay clean, we maintain that formula. Everybody understand that? And if we don't maintain the action we prepare for to change, stage 6 of change is relapse. Everybody catch that? If we don't maintain the action we prepare for to change, we will get high again. Is that true? All right, 6 stages of what? Change. How about this right here? Oh, this is a good one. Destroying relationships over our anger, resentments, and jealousy. Destroying relationships over our anger, resentments, and jealousy. Number 1, anger. Who angry in here? Who know anger is a second emotion? Everybody know that? Something makes us angry. And we talk about fathers. We put fathers on the floor. That topic. Some people might get angry. Some people probably want to leave out of here and smoke 6 cigarettes. And might gotta go to the bathroom. And just gotta clear their mind because just the thought of my pops. What happened, what didn't happen, what it should have happened made me what? Angry. So anger is always a second emotion. Anger, my father, is primary. Why I'm angry at my father? That's what? The byproduct of my father. How about moms? Family members. Put family there. And anger comes. Anger is the byproduct of my family. Anger is always a second emotion. Who's passive aggressive in here? Who plotting scheme? My man in the back. What's up, brother? How you doing? Passive aggressive? Yeah. Okay. All right. You working on that? All right, my man. How much time y'all clean? Hey, all right. God bless you. Passive aggressive. I don't like her. Let me call DHS.
That's terrible.
Passive aggressive. She's lonely. But listen, her girlfriend got a man. And now he's going to take her away from her. So she's all in his face to see how sincere and loyal he is to what? Her girlfriend. Passive aggressive. Passive aggressive. She gives us all the sex we want when we sleep. Then she rob us. Passive aggressive. Passive aggressive. The mob, yo, wine you, dine you, buy you clothes, sneakers, shoes, whatever, then kill you. Passive aggressive. Plotting and scheming. They don't come direct, they come indirect. Passive aggressive. Who's aggressive when you get angry? Don't care about parole, probation, house arrest, drug treatment, court, back judge, front judge, future judge, whatever. Don't give a damn. You don't come. We don't turn into the Incredible Hulk. We turn into the Incredible Junkies. Aggressively when we get angry. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Only when I'm drinking.
Only when you're drinking? All right. Okay. All right. How about what's the next one? How about this right here? Let me see. Who suppress the anger then explode later? That's dangerous. Who hold it then explode? Why is that dangerous? Come on, I'm here from my brother on the corner. Okay. So that's why you suppress?
I'll be trying to get people passes, but if you build up,
Everybody hear that?
and put my hands on it.
That's what I do too. Like I'll build, like when I'll be sober,
Uh-huh.
and I'll just like take it all in, take it all in, take it all in, take it all in, and then if I drink, forget about it. It don't even matter if you did it or not. I might take it out on you.
All right. But you clean today, right?
Yes.
Yeah, probably good. Thank you for sharing that. Brother man, are you working on that? Y'all heard what he said? He holding his stuff, giving people passes, but it's building up to the point that he's going to explode. Because I don't care. We all volcanoes. Some people go off right away. Some people take a while to go off. Everybody hear that? Like you ever ride a bicycle and you had a slow leak in your inner tube? What noise do you hear? That's the noise. That's how we let out our anger slowly but surely. Baby mama drama, let it out. Yo, the cops pull me over, everything's good. They just, racial profiling, let it out. You feel what I'm saying? That way we don't what? Hold it. So if she makes me angry, I gotta let her know in a polite way, a respectful way, a loving way, that what you said to me, I didn't like it. Instead of me what? Not saying nothing to her, walk out of here and be angry. And next week might smack her back to Kensington. Or back to Africa. You hear what I'm saying? Because I didn't say nothing what on Friday. I let it marinate all weekend long. And on Monday, she caught hell. All from what? Friday. You hear what I'm saying? Right, that's big, brother. You know, we got to just start releasing it out, but we got to do it out in a what? Healthy, respectful way. How much time you got clean? You got no time? Huh? Okay. Well, let's give it to him. All right, God bless you, brother. Honesty. All right, this is the glass house. Everybody hear that? We don't throw stones at nobody. Everybody understand that? All right, listen. That's why the room should be that way. So nobody be afraid to put their hands up. Because you keep your mouth shut, you can die out there. Play it here, die out there. Because some people outside of the arena of drug use, they live in denial. They don't think they got a problem, but they the craziest. Everybody hear that? I was on the phone the other day and looking at Cash for Kids. You remember the judge from Luzerne County? There's a judge, 2 judges was getting kickbacks, sending kids to jail. And they getting big checks.
I know you're talking about that.
And one of the kids died. Yes, that's big right there.
For like stupid stuff, for like getting, for being out too late at night. And stuff, like stupid stuff like
Foolishness, right? For them to get a bigger check.
Yeah.
Come on, brother. How you doing?
Awesome.
Yeah, I remember. He was 17 years old. He committed suicide. The judge, both the judges, they were thrown off the bench. I think he was getting hauled off the prison, he was at a press conference, right? And what happened was the mother was chewing him out, and he was getting ready to go to jail, and he would not at all. He was not apologetic in any way. He would not back off from everything he did, And I just thought that was pretty heinous.
Yeah.
It happens every day, the corruption in the system. It really does. It's all about money. It's not about taking
People like that are dangerous. They're real dangerous.
Yeah, the government's dangerous.
No without a doubt. And see, listen, they told me that, they can't give me no stipend or no, I'm not worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, it'd be nice to come here and do groups in the morning time and night time and do them on Keystone, on Chester. We do them on Sundays. But my love for people, my love for what I do, it doesn't matter. Because if I'm doing it for what? For the kingdom, it doesn't matter what they pay me or not. Says, you know how I get paid? When I see people speak up. You know how I get paid? When people speak who never talk, Who laugh, who never laugh. Who share, who never share. That's priceless. And that's payment enough. You can't write a check for that. To see that. My man right here. Brother man. What's his name right here, right beside you? Right here. Yeah, how much time y'all clean, brother?
Since April 1st.
Hey, all right. God bless you. God bless. All right. You talking about self-sabotaging, our anger. How about resentments? Who holding grudges? Who holding grudges? Is that dangerous? Can't let go. Like throw mama from the train. Anybody want to talk about that? Resentments. It's in the way for me getting to the next level of my life, but I got resentments and I'm holding grudges. Who know hurt people hurt people? Anybody know that? Who know the person who hurt you, they've been hurt themselves? Do everybody understand that? Okay. If you understand that, that's like being a psychological what? Detective. My ex-wife hurt me. My lady hurt me. My first girlfriend didn't want me. She liked light-skinned guys and curly hair and hazel eyes. And she went to Howard University and broke my heart and shattered my heart into pieces. So many pieces couldn't find them to put my heart back together. And I was crying in front of my father. My father said, stop all that crying. Stop all that crying. There's more women out here, but I could not see that because all my energy was on her. This is when I was young. And I remember when we got back home from Washington, D.C., back to Baltimore City, I got on the phone and verbally disrespected her. And when she used to cry on the phone, I felt better. Everybody hear that? Hurt people. Hurt people. Then you got some people that listen. How they were. One guy said this. He said his mother chose drugs over him and his siblings. When she died, he was 15. He picked up a needle, put it in his arm, and he started to fall in love with dope. And he said now he understood what his mother left us for. Hurt people hurt people. A lot of us, we don't know the path of the person, the perpetrator, their path to what? Hurting us. But when you become a psychological detective and start asking questions about the person who hurt us, guess what? We start to understand them, to accept them, then it make it easy to forgive them. Understand them, accept them, now it's time to what? Forgive them. Because forgiveness is not for them, it's for who? It's for us. Easy said than what?
Done.
Resentments.
Can I say one thing?
Come on, brother.
Well, I was molested by a female
Uh-huh.
from 6 to 13.
Uh-huh.
And only way this I could start healing that
Uh-huh.
was like even justifying to myself that maybe she was molested.
Yes.
That's why she molested me.
Yes.
Hurt people.
Come on. Everybody hear that? Molested from 6 to 13 by a female. And he starts saying maybe she might have been what? Molested herself. For her to do what she did to him.
And
Go
that
fool,
was
brother.
I was able to get rid of that anger,
Uh-huh.
but to get rid of it, it was more for my growth.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I wrote a couple letters,
Uh-huh.
and I still got them, and I read it, you know. But I mean, I grew from it.
Mhm.
I still feel a hurt,
Mm-hmm.
but I grew from it.
Yeah.
I can't do it now,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't use it as an excuse to get high.
Right? Amen. God bless you, brother. Go food. Martin Luther King wrote a book. I didn't know he wrote a book. But he was signing his books in New York City. A wild lady in the line, patiently waiting to get in front, get in line to step up to sign, from Martin Luther King to sign her book. She pulls out a 7-inch envelope opener and stabs him in the chest. He rushed him to the hospital. They said if he would have sneezed, he would have died. He would have never made it as far as to Memphis, where he got killed. King said he forgave the woman who stabbed him. Everybody hear that? In the 80s, it was a guy from Turkey who tried to assassinate the Pope. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Pope, when he recovered, he went to the guy in jail and asked for forgiveness and forgave him for what he did to him. It was a Korean lady running because the United States bombed Korea in Vietnam. And she forgave what? The death of the bombs that wiped out half of her family. Forgiveness is big. Forgiveness is big. We got to forgive so we can what? Live. Easy said than what? Done. Like my brother said, it's not for her. It's not for them. It's always for me. How about jealousy? Where the haters at in here? Haters. No haters in here? Nobody be hating? Yeah, very good. Nobody? Who envy? Anybody envy? Envy? Listen, she's beautiful. She got a job. She's working. I want that. Anybody hear that? Yeah. Brother James, African brother, working here, holding it down, doing it right, getting people together, empowering people. I want that. Envy. Who saw the movie Amadeus? You never seen Amadeus? Good movie. And the guy Mozart, he was 9 years old, 8 years old, 7 years old, blindfolded playing beautiful melodies. The guy who got thrown out the helicopter in Scarface, he was in the movie, the guy with the big nose. And he was envious of Mozart. And through the whole movie, he was malicious, he was making sly moves, and listen, he was there to get all his skills, all his writings of making music before he died. How about my girl Amy Fisher, who was dating Joey Buttafuoco and rung the doorbell. And his wife comes to the door and she shoots him right in the head. Envy, jealousy. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yes, that's big. Nobody envy in here? Who got parents that can always compare you to your brother? You can't be like your brother. Why you can't be like your sister? When you will get yourself together and have become civil rivals?
That was me growing up with my sister.
Say it again?
That was me growing up with my sister.
Oh yeah? You wind up envying her or not liking her?
Yeah. She was a straight A student, all that shit. I was the bad seed.
You was the bad seed? Y'all good now though?
Oh yeah, me and my sister love each other to death.
Awesome. Thank you, sis. Thank you. How much time y'all clean?
34 days today.
Hey, congratulations. Relationships get destroyed behind our anger, our resentments, and our jealousy. All right? Self-sabotage, good relationships. How about the next one? Engaging in negative self-talk. Anybody do that?
Every day.
Every day? Who do positive self-affirmations? Is that important?
Yeah, very important.
Let me hear from you.
Me?
Right here. Positive self-affirmations.
I just tell myself every day, like, I gotta do better. I am doing better than I was yesterday. So, I mean, I can't force myself to be anything but better than I was the day before.
Very good. Very good. How much time you clean? Hey, all right. Lots of time. 7 days. Positive self-affirmation kills negative self-talk. Is that true? All right. And listen, if you don't know what to say to you in the mirror, have your therapist to get a list of what? Positive self-affirmations, character what? Assets. And start finding you on that paper. And start making a sentence with you on that word right there. I am concerned. I am kind. I am loving. Everybody hear that? And start looking at yourself in the mirror. Everybody know what I'm talking about? To raise your what? Your esteem. How about this right here? How about self-pity con artists? Self-pity con artists. Are they dangerous? You know what they do? They're the ones who regurgitate the same pain. They play that record from what? Friday to Friday. The lyrics are legitimate. The pain is legitimate. But if you don't get solutions for the what? The lyrics on the record that we're playing is called manipulation. Anybody hear that? Because I really don't want help. I want to just keep talking about my pain. I don't want no solutions. I just want to keep rapping about my pain. Anybody hear that? Yeah. It's called manipulation. Self-pity con artists. Pray for solutions to change the lyrics on that record we keep playing. How about this right here? Allowing others to keep putting us down. Self-sabotage. Who let people walk over you? Anybody hear that?
That's me.
That's you?
I'm a people pleaser.
Ah, thank you. Give up the tapes, Richard Nixon. You people, you still like that? You still like that?
Yes.
Yeah. Why? What's up?
Personally, just makes me feel good to help others and see them feel good. Yeah. Even if it costs me my own happiness.
Okay.
Like I'll bend over backwards for other people that don't deserve it.
She got a good heart.
I know. I do. And I've talked about it. My dad said when I was a little kid I was cursed with a big heart, and it's followed me into adulthood.
Yes.
Yeah, it is a gift and a curse.
Yeah, it's a gift and a curse. What's your name?
Tammy.
Tammy. Tammy, you know about balance?
So I'm getting better.
That's good.
I'm getting better.
Me too. It's like Bronx Tale. C, get over here. What's wrong? You owe me $20. For $20, they what? They out of your life. I'll give you an example. Tammy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You give me $5. You say, Dirk, I want my money back tomorrow. You don't see me tomorrow, right? Now, two things can happen. You can go to war with me over some change, or you say you'll never get no money from me again.
Right.
Everybody catch that? That's financial boundaries.
Right.
You understand who you're dealing with?
Yeah.
Because the list will say anything, but the heart says, I don't have the money to pay her back. But let me say anything to get the money, but my heart says, catch me if you can, like a gingerbread man. You better have your gat in hand because,
one of the
man.
areas that I have actually worked on is because I would give
Right.
until I had nothing.
Yes.
But now I'm that like that.
Saying
I
no.
do something once, if you don't come back, then that's it.
That's right.
I'll still be your friend, I'm just not gonna give.
Everybody hear that? Right. My mama said, you still gonna get it, but you gonna get this ass whipping first.
Right.
I promise you a big wheel, you're gonna get it, but you're gonna get this ass whipping first. Right? How about this right here? Social boundaries. We comfortable, we relax. Now my name ain't Dirk no more. Now there's a whole bunch of MFers. You know, like women call each other bitches? Excuse my language. You know what I'm talking about? Playing. That's my bitch. Hey, bitch. Where we going, bitch? What you want to eat today, bitch? Get this? What you watch on TV, bitch? Yeah, bitch. That's my girl. Wow. Listen, let's go to the bank, bitch. What you want? Oh, girl, you got some good shoes on, bitch. But soon they get angry. You call me up. But you've been calling her one. The word itself is what? Negative. But we rationalize it. Like the word nigga. That's my nigga right there. Everybody hear that? You can address the elephant in the room. Come on. We adults. You know what I'm saying? And if a white man call me that, I want to whip his ass. But I've been calling each other what nigga anyway. Well, why he can't say it? Because of history. But Negus means king. Niggas means king. Somebody always came into what? Perverted. How about this right here? What's another thing? This is serious right here too. Who here still got nicknames you holding on to? Nicknames from the streets. Who's still holding on to them? The epithets. That's an attachment of what we used to be. Nicknames. 2 Glocks. Nicknames. I kill you. Nicknames. A bullet in your ass. You know what I'm talking about? Nicknames. All the stuff we used to call ourselves, that's not who we are. That's just what we did. Everybody understand that? That's real. All right? A lot of us to put us down. Who here don't like bullies? Yes. Right. And people don't like bullies. They always step up for the people who's being what? Allow other people to what? Put them down. I had that issue too. How about codependency? It's a book called Codependent No More. I forgot who wrote that. That's a good book to check out. Codependency No More. You'll love that book. For those who love to save people and help people. And know that we're what? Powerless over people, places, and things. And you'll lose yourself trying to save somebody who don't want our help. Mm-hmm. I've been there. Take the cape off, take the helmet off, take those magical belts off. You're not Wonder Woman, I'm not Superman. We're human. But we gotta know our place. We can't do God's job. All right? Thank you for sharing that, sis. God bless you. How about here? Not checking our ego at the door. Not checking our ego at the door. Anybody? Egomaniacs, narcissists. The world revolves around who? Anybody like that? Nobody like that?
Well, they wouldn't say that.
Somebody lied.
Exactly.
Who's, remember the devil's advocate? Al Pacino. Vanity is my favorite sin. Ego. My mother never told me what to do. Another woman won't tell me what to do. My father never told me what to do. Matter of fact, he wasn't there to tell me anything. So a man can't never tell me anything. A lot of us grew up that way and come into what? Treatment that way. And can't receive help that way. And we self-sabotage that way. Because we won't get humble. Because ego, easing God out, is controlling, dictating, dominating my recovery and my life. And who want to work with somebody? You ever see, I'm going to give you an example. You ever see a beautiful woman with an ugly spirit? Yeah. Yeah. Make her look what? Ugly. Very good. You beautiful, but your spirit is ugly. How about Iverson? When Iverson said, practice, I don't need to practice. By his arrogance and his ego, he was gifted to play ball. And thousands of people wish they could play basketball or just be in the NBA, period. You're in a position that thousands dreamed about being. And you take it for granted, then you hurt little kids. I used to work at Dave & Buster's. on Delaware Avenue, and the officer pulled up one day, him and his entourage, and when they opened up the doors, I couldn't even see. They had that much ice on. I'm like, damn. I said, we gonna get high tonight. Officer in the building. I'm getting ready. I'm smoking. I'm all night tonight. It's a marathon. You know who out there? Celebrate. I'm making quesadillas, buffalo wings, and salads. That's what I was doing. And washing dishes, etc., out of my mind, right? But the girls came back and said, officer out there disrespecting children. That was just not that place. I heard that thank God it's Fridays and all that madness. That's in the prime of his career right there. God gave us the blessing to do what we do. Never pervert that, hurting people who love you. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I love humble people, people that's modest. Don't need to advertise or blow things out of proportion, but always respect everybody else. Ego, check it at the door. How about this right here? Not asking for help when it's necessary. Who don't ask for help? Why is that dangerous? Come on, how you doing? How you doing?
Because then you just isolate. Isolation.
Everybody hear that? When you don't ask for help when it's necessary, then you isolate.
I was gonna say the same thing.
That's you? That still is you?
Try not to be.
Very good. You got a problem asking for help?
Typically, yeah.
What does it make you feel like?
Well, it makes you feel a little bit less than.
Feel vulnerable?
Yeah.
Everybody hear that? Yeah. Was you raised to what? Do it yourself?
Yes. First son.
First son?
Yes.
Got you. All right. But we're not robots, right?
Nah, we ain't perfect.
That's right. Very good. How much time you have clean?
I have 46 days.
Hey, all right. God bless you. All right, not asking for help. We got to ask for help. Everybody hear that? Help! I got money in my pocket. I got drug dreams. Everybody hear that? Help! Listen, I don't want to go home and put my hands on my woman. Help! My kids. I don't want to just buy them. I want to be there and spend time with them. Very important. Asking for what? Help. The disease of addiction is riding my back. And everybody I hang with, they still getting high and all that matters. And I want to try to separate. I don't know how to separate without isolating. Solitude is me time. Solitude is me time. Isolation is what? Always by my what? Self. Who's the last person to tell us to get high? So we got to stay out of what? Right. This is the psych ward. Y'all know that? This is the circus. Clowns, midgets, explosions, cannons, knife throwers, everything jumping off up here. And if you're a Muslim, bring the Quran up here. If you ain't, bring the word of God up here. If you Buddhist, bring the Buddha book up here. You Jewish, bring the Torah up here. Spiritual books to clean up a stinking mind. Anybody hear that? Read, study, and apply so stinking thinking can die. Isolation, he talked about it. How about taking on too much responsibilities? Me and Tammy was talking about that. Emotional octopus. You need help? I got you. Y'all need help? I got you. You need help? I got you. You need help? I got you. Y'all need help? I got you. And I'm what? All over the place.
I fill my plate so full with bitch cracks.
All over the place. And got no room for who? Balance is so important. High power, me, then others. I don't have a cigarette. This is my last cigarette. I'm sorry. Give us, breed, take us. Is that true? Yeah. They look. If we find out you a giver, the giver is in the house, we coming. All right? Takers never want to give. They always want to keep taking. Taking on too much responsibilities. Anybody hear that? Listen, I got 12 dogs at home. 12 dogs. But the baby daddy, his name is Charlie. He's a poodle mixed with a cocker spaniel. The baby mama, she's a chihuahua. Her name is Lady. They got together, had babies. I got noisemakers. I got 12 kids. I got 12 dogs. They my kids. Then, they go to the bathroom, gotta walk them, clean them, and all that madness. That's one part of my life. Then I got my lady. That's a part of my life. Then her children. That's a part of my life. Then I do home health care. That's a part of my life. Then my car out there. My man right here, Dave, saw my ghetto mobile in the parking lot. Got hit by Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on the way down to Bowling Green. And it came through 3 lanes, it hit me, flipped around on the hood, cracked my hood, knocked the eye out. The headlight ran up the hill, I said, you bastard. And in the second week of December, I had no heat for 2 weeks. But it's still out there, right? But, so I'm all over the place at times. I need balance. It's so important. Then I like to watch TV. I like to read. I like to eat. I like to take trips, but I got to have time. Anybody hear that? So I can't be in everybody and trying to do answer for everybody when I can't even answer for myself? So it's all about balance. Taking on too much responsibility can overwhelm us, stress us, and self-sabotage what we're trying to do. Everybody understand that? Because some people don't respect time, and time is a boundary. Respect my time. That's a boundary. Did I hear that? Phone off, I'm reading for 30 minutes. Don't call me. Yo, phone off for an hour, I'm lifting weights. Don't call me. Boundaries. Time. My time is precious. Anybody hear that? Because I wasted too much time. All right? How about is it boredom? Who bored in here? Anybody bored? Idle? Is that dangerous?
Yeah.
Very.
Come on. How you doing? I seen your hand.
That's very dangerous.
Oh, you just moved seats. All right. All right, I'll try. Come on, brother. That's dangerous?
Yeah.
Why?
But my boredom is why I relapse sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you leave here, what do you do? I mean, like, you know, on a general. What do you do, like, to make sure your day has structure? You come here, do you have anything else in place? So,
No, I go home and sit in my apartment. Boredom.
everybody hear that? Where you from? You from out here?
Yeah, I'm from Chester.
Okay. Do Chester have any this is outpatient. Do they have anything like recovery programs or NA or AA means you can just show up at meetings, do H&I?
Yeah.
You know they do?
They do.
All right. Are you reaching
I
out?
haven't attended any, but they do.
Very good. Do you think that will help you?
Absolutely.
Very good.
Yeah.
How about youth programs? You got youth programs out here? Like they got youth study centers in Philadelphia. Then you could go volunteer. You find what I'm saying? With the
We
youth.
got that here too.
Very good. You find what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to do some things in our time so we don't be bored.
Correct.
So by the time we lay our ass down, we too tired to do what?
Anything.
Anything. But we had a good, successful day
Right,
without being
right.
bored and idle. Thanks for sharing that, brother. Love your honesty. Your hand was up, sis? Okay. All right. Anybody else? Bored, idle. A setup, self-sabotage. If you're bored, you got to find something to kill your boredom. All right? How about getting a job? Who looking for work? I got 4 temp agencies on my phone. I'll give them to sis. I'll text them to her. She got 4. And Giants is hiring. Yeah, Giants, all right? Full-time and part-time positions. Who likes Slaughterhouse? JBS. Anybody like horror movies? Who like blood? Okay. JBS, the Slaughterhouse. They're always hiring. They hire men and women. The Mexicans are down there, so get ready to work. All right? Yeah, all right. But look, sis, you don't have to kill the animals. You can be on the other end of the plant.
Oh, hell no.
I mean, let's get the meat ready for the grocery stores.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, all right. Hey, not saying no to others. Self-sabotage. Why is that dangerous not to say no? We say yes when we should say what?
No.
All right. People pleasers, like me and Tammy talking about. Who had people in your car that you don't like? Who was laughing when nothing was funny? Who was scratching when you wasn't even itching? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Who belittled themselves and made you feel bad? You know, to be hanging with somebody and doing things that you do, compromising your integrity just because they had drugs. Anybody know what I'm talking about? How many ladies had slept with men you would have never slept with if you were sober? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah. How about the guys? How many guys say the more you drunk, the better she looked? And when you woke up with a wild wolf in the bed. You might have been there before. Now who the hell is this? That's why they say wines and spirits. That's real. That's real. That's real. That's real, all right? I've been there, all right? I had a girl with one arm. Had a girl in South Philly with one eye. I got mad because she tried to burn the house down. She didn't mean it. She didn't see what she did. She turned the wrong eye off. Yeah, right. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Wines and spirits is real. All right. All right. Not focusing on ourselves. Hey, who don't focus on themselves? So you focus on what? Everybody else. Is that dangerous? Why people can't mind their business? That's big. Very good. Well, for those who've been in jail, it's like brothers or sisters are always in somebody else's business. If everybody could just mind their business, it will be peace. Right. Ever hear that? But I gotta find out what you're doing and how can it overtake you and all that madness, and it causes confusion in the atmosphere. If everybody would just mind their business just for one day. Everybody hear what I'm talking about? Who here always got another person's name on your lips and somebody else's ears? Let me say that again. No. Who here got another man or woman on your lips and another person's ears?
people will never tell the truth about that. Like if they do.
Gossip. Do men gossip like women?
Yeah, you do.
Yes,
Worse-
they do.
More than women. More than women.
To that self be what? True. Very good. Hey,
So
true story. In Philadelphia, was a guy who was taking showers with his clothes on at Red Shelter. And everybody was whispering, because boys whisper, but men confront. Girls whisper, but women confront. And the dudes was like, yo, this dude got on a sweatsuit. Yo, he got on Timberlands. He washing up. And come to find out, he got raped in prison.
That
So,
part.
yeah. Like,
And with that trauma, he brought his coping skills to what? Red Shelter. So that would never, ever, ever happen again, like the Jews say. Never again. So he washed up with his clothes on. Anybody hear that? When you don't have all the facts on somebody, we become reckless journalists. Who remember back in the day when HIV, I thought HIV, who was ignorant about AIDS? I was. I'm from 26 and Huntington, Lions, Tigers, and Bears, North Philadelphia, in the heart of North Philly. And a recovery program, 30 guys in one house. We had one stove with 1 eye working. Y'all heard what I just said? We come downstairs and say, yes, she said, yo, is that the guy who got HIV cooking? Yeah. Ignorance. Ignorance means what? You don't know. He said, I ain't eating no breakfast. Why they got him in the kitchen? Guess who did eat? I ate. You hear what I'm saying? Because you can't catch AIDS sitting in his chair, or hugging her, or shaking your hands, or standing before her, or riding with him. You don't catch AIDS that way. But when you're ignorant, you don't know all the facts on the disease. Anybody catch that? And we become reckless journalists on something we don't have all the information on. That's big. All right? Not focusing on ourselves. When you look in that mirror, what do you see? A king or a junkie? A queen or a dauphine? How you see you is how you treat you. How about blaming and complaining? Self-sabotage. Who blame and complain? Why is that dangerous? Why is it a form of self-sabotage? You the reason why I'm miserable. You the reason why I'm here. You the reason why I don't have my kids. You the reason why I got emotional issues. You the reason why I'm ADHD. You the reason why I'm shooting dope, smoking coke, and lost my mind. You the reason why I almost died on the table. Blaming people. Anybody blame people here? Nobody blame people? I did. Yes. When we blame people, guess who we let off the hook?
Yourself.
Very good. And we stay sick on the hook. Off the hook. Is that true? Yeah, we got ourselves off the hook, but we still sick. Who complaining here? About everything. Come on, somebody lying. Come on, who complain?
I used to be that way.
You used to be like that? All right, good. All right, complaining. All right. And then can't see what? Can't see the blessing. So we pervert the blessing, make the blessing a what? A curse. Anybody hear that? Complaining. Complaining about the food, complaining about the morning, complaining about my neighbor, complaining about this, complaining about that, complaining about this. It's like what's that? Driving Miss Daisy. And Miss Daisy, she got old up in age, and Miss Daisy couldn't drive no more. She thought she was in drive, she was in reverse. She damn near killed herself. And then afterward, her husband, her brother, her son said, you know what, you're not driving no more. He got Morgan Freeman. And Morgan Freeman, he couldn't read. Morgan Freeman, he was firm. Morgan Freeman, he loved Miss Daisy. He took the can and all that madness. And she said, look at him, he's stealing. I knew it. I want you to fire him. He said, Miss Daisy, I got hungry. And I took one of your canned goods, and she got quiet. And I remember she's like, they was in the graveyard in the cemetery. He's like, go over there and read that, get that letter, whatever like that cemetery like that. He said, Miss Daisy, I can't read. She said, hush up that noise. And start giving him the phonics, the beginnings of what? Learning how to read. Difficulty before ease. The person in your life that will get on your nerves is the one who's going to help you recover. Anybody hear that? The person here who get on your nerves is the one who's going to help you recover. The person that you cool with might be the one that throw your ass under the bus. Difficulty before ease. It's like those in here who give her a hard time. You know what? If she loves you, she'll stay. Anybody hear that? If she don't love you or this job right here, she'll be looking for outs. Another job come, I'm out of here. Anybody hear that? Sometimes they love you and still got to go too because more money other places. But my whole point is the people that are most difficult is teaching her how to what? Teach better. So just because you bring in something negative or negative thoughts, God is always remixing it for better. Everybody understand that? Difficulty before ease. Difficulty before ease. Stop blaming people and stop complaining. How about next one? Not setting goals. Who freestyle their life? Who get out of bed and say, I'm out, and got nowhere to go? No plans, no goals. Is that dangerous?
Yeah, I don't like planning nothing. Don't ever go right. So I don't plan.
Okay. All right, I got you. Thanks for saying that. He said, I don't like planning because they never go right. But like have an itinerary for what Michael did. I got to go to the dentist. Everybody hear that? I got to go get my ID.
Make a list.
Make a list. There you go. That way you know you at least be doing something for the day, all right? But not setting goals is dangerous for us as recovering addicts because we get into what? Nothing. And nothing breeds what? More nothing. And idle. And foolishness. Then drug talk. Then go get one. Then we all dumb found it about how the hell we got here. It all started with doing nothing. Or freestyling. How about managing money poorly? How about money? Who think money is a problem? I told you, my birthday is February the 5th, the same day as Bobby Brown. You know I'm crazy. Different years, same day, February the 5th. Money. I thought money was my problem. Money was never the problem. The problem is what? This. And this. And when the mind doesn't change and the heart doesn't get circumcised to change, I do the wrong thing with this change. Everybody understand that? But until I get better with my money, he needs to be my payee. Everybody hear that? Because me and my money early in recovery are enemies. Everybody know what I'm talking about? Me and my money early in recovery are enemies. And to thyself be true. And if you want to live, you can have your money, be boisterous, gun-ho, have your money and die with your money. Or be humble and say, I can't handle my money yet. And what? And surrender your money to somebody who can help what? Oversee your funds. Everybody know what I'm talking about? Money is very important, right? Money management. Leading me to what? Debt. Who maxing out credit cards? Everybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah. How about income taxes? Who paying children that's not yours on your income taxes?
My mom.
Your mom?
My mom.
Your mom? Okay. That money piece. Right? And who be watching TV? Like Lifetime, ID channel. My ex-wife used to watch that. ID channel. My lady, she watched that right now, right? Yeah, you know people that they get married and they kill them for the insurance money? Yeah. It's another thing too you can watch on your phone too. The people, the lottery winners. People won the lottery, it was one girl in Florida. This dude couldn't read. Killed him. Took his money and buried him. Money. How about the guy from the NFL who couldn't read or write? He couldn't read or write. I forgot what team he played for. But he had an agent was taking him for his money. Big piece. Big piece. Who think money is attached to your esteem? If you don't have this, your esteem drops. Who good without your money? Who's rich in spirit? Very good. Because money will come and it will what?
Go.
Very good. I know people that's rich and crazy, y'all. Yeah. How about we met a girl yesterday who heard about Gary Hynek? Gary Hynek. In North Philadelphia. One of the girls, and we did group yesterday, she was one of his victims. At 19, she got away. Anybody hear that? He killed kidnapped 5 girls and killed 3 of them. And feeding the flesh to the ones that were still alive. Gary Hynek in 88 in North Philadelphia. The guy in Atlantic City was killing prostitutes. The list goes on and on and on. Some men don't like women in authority because they got issues with their mothers. Let's say that again. Some women left their breasts in their sons' mouths too long. Some mothers raised their daughters but love their sons. Y'all know the difference? When I love you, I just love you. That's it. I love you. But if I'm raising you, I'm teaching you how to be what? Independent. I'm teaching you how to do your hair. Teach you how to wash your hair. Teach you how to brush your teeth. Teach you how to what? Get dressed. Teach you how to have dignity. Teach you how to hold your head back and to fight and stand up and listen. Don't let nobody walk over you. Teaching them to be what? Independent. But when you just love them, you can love them to be bums, killers, dope fiends, monsters, Dracula. Because I love you. Money. Money was never the problem. This is the problem, and the heart is the problem. How about this right here? Getting involved in criminal activity. Who like crime here? Yeah, criminals. Where you at? White collar, blue collar crime. You laughing? What you been doing? Yeah, what have you done? I mean, Like that crime, like it's hard to get away from. Huh?
I got locked up last week.
Last week for what?
I had a little bit of meth on me. I had a relapse.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
They call that criminal activity.
You got locked up out here?
In Ridley. Yeah.
In Ridley? Alright, okay. Alright, that's what's up. Okay. How much time you got clean now?
A week and 2 days.
Give it to her. A lot of time. God bless you, sis. Thank you. All right. Who watched American Greed? Anybody watch American Greed? It was an Italian guy. Yeah, he had a funeral parlor. And they used to take out the what? The bones of people and replace them with pipes. And was selling people bones. Anybody know what I'm talking about? All for money.
Yeah.
All for money. Criminal what? Activity. Who remember Bernie Madoff? Madoff will fit $65 billion. One of his sons committed suicide. One of his sons died early.
Yeah, so all the damn families they destroyed, taking all that money from them families.
People gave their life savings to a stranger they did not know. A Jewish quiet brother who ran NASDAQ.
You had husbands committing suicide because they didn't know how to support their families after all that money that they lost.
Everybody hear that?
Damn shame.
That's real. Yo, Bernie Madoff. And go back to 2008, the house bubble crisis. Remember that? It was a guy, I think he was from Britain. I'm not Britain, I'm sorry. I think he was from Germany. And his stock, he was a billionaire. His stocks dropped to a millionaire. He walked in front of a train and killed himself. And when he died, his stocks went back up. And then wild criminal activity. Anybody who likes selling drugs? But you said I'm not going to use drugs this time. Who know fast money? You're addicted to fast money, so a legitimate job is what? A problem. And they taking taxes, state and federal. Child support. And that's right. And you look at your check and you look at the streets. Look at your check and look at the streets. With the streets come what? We know. With this check right here is painful. You gotta work another 7 days to get another check like this. What do we do?
Go to the street.
That's the old way. Everybody hear that? And a lot of us choose that.
Yeah.
Right. But we gotta stay legitimate and stay on that what? The straight and narrow. Straight and narrow path. All right? That's real, yo. So we want what? Self-sabotage. Everybody hear that? All right? How about this right here, y'all? How about this right here? Using intimidation to keep people away from you. Who use anger and intimidation to keep people away. Right? That's another form of right what? Not asking for help. You use intimidation and anger to keep people what? Away from you. Anybody here like that? Sometimes. Who mad at the fact that we're grown and we're here? And another grown person got to try to help coach you. Is that a problem? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's real. That's real, right? That's big, right? That's why I never claim to know everything. I don't know everything. I come to what? To learn some things I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get down. So I never stand before people and think I'm the great I am. That would never happen. And I would never say that. So I'm stay teachable. I stay open-minded with 15 years, right? How about this right here? Let's go ahead. Who jumped from one relationship to another relationship?
Ooh, that was my fault.
Self-sabotaging. Jumping from one relationship to another relationship.
Even if it was long term, I'd still jump right back into another relationship soon after.
Anybody hear that? Is that dangerous?
Yes.
And my partner, who not here, he said the monkey bars. A lot of us are recovering addicts. We hang on to monkey bars. And we hang on. You don't want me? See you later. You too? See you later. Yo, kiss my ass. See you later. I never liked you anyway. Your breath stinks. See you later. On to the next one and to the next one. And never jump off the bar to what? Start working on who?
So,
Yeah.
I didn't think I was shit unless I had somebody by my side.
Uh-huh.
Now I think differently nowadays. But, you know, when I was using and all that shit, no, I needed someone next to me. They helped supply my feds.
Very good. Thank you for sharing that. Anybody else? Relationships. Why is that dangerous, y'all? Anybody in toxic relationships right now? We want to talk about that?
Some days it can be.
Some days it can. It's true. That's be true.
My husband's diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic. And obviously I'm still working on myself. I have a 6-year-old with Down syndrome and a 3-year-old with autism. So at times my life can be very toxic.
Okay. All right. You working on that?
Oh yeah.
Very good. Very
It takes
good.
a lot. You know, the last 2 weeks before this week, the 2 weeks before that was really, really stressing for me because I constantly thought about wanting a drink. And I constantly was talking myself down and using my positive affirmations.
Okay.
But and like I said, this week's been a lot better. But yeah, at times my home life is very trying.
I hear that, sis. Tammy will keep you in prayer. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Who else, y'all? Toxic relationships. Come on, we listening.
I live with my ex, but like we have a child together and that. But long story short, he hides toilet paper and stuff, like crazy stuff like that. Like really, like
He said he hides it.
yeah, and he
Okay.
drinks. So like when he's drinking, like he won't say shit to me at all ever when he's sober.
Uh-huh.
But then when he's drinking, he'll like be in the living room and like start to try and like start a fight, say like negative things, and then next thing you know, I'm like ready to like go like I say something, he keeps going for me, so then I'll say something. I'm the type of person I'll hurt your feelings.
Mhm.
I'll keep trying to ignore it, but then I'll hurt your feelings, and then
They fucking
it
dig
get
and dig
bigger.
and dig.
Yeah, and he'll try and dig and dig and dig, and then it gets physical or whatever.
Mm.
And then the toilet paper thing was kind of recently. Then I bought my own toilet paper, and then he hid mine too. And when I got home, I came home from work at 10 o'clock, and I was like, "Oh no, motherfucker!" I was like, "Get the f up!" I like kick the bed. I'm like,
Yeah.
"What the heck is wrong with you?" You know what I mean? Like, I'm the mother of your child, and you're hiding toilet paper, my toilet paper.
I would have pissed right where he sleeps.
Everybody keeps telling me to do that, like to get them back stuff, but like, you know what? And God in my heart saying,
Yeah.
if I don't give it light like I did, because I was kind of mad at myself the next day that I did like wake him up, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my God in my heart saying, just if I keep ignoring it and not giving it light, maybe it'll just stop.
Mhm.
And I'm saving money to get the hell out of there.
Okay.
Right? It's petty as shit, right?
What you say?
What if you are the toxicity in the relationship?
Oh, let's go deeper. Do the person know they toxic, or they don't care that they are toxic?
No, what if,
choose not to-
what if
I understand.
I'm toxic?
And you don't know. I'm just saying, you toxic and you don't know you're toxic. I mean, you living in denial. You think you're normal.
Most people that are toxic to themselves don't realize
Don't
that.
really.
They in denial.
And they want to admit it.
Right. They think everything is okay
That's
is
where
okay
they
with
play the
them.
blame game and blame everyone else around.
Yeah, and
Right.
and he jumped out the window and broke his arm in 3 places because he said he was scared of me. It was my fault. That's why he jumped out. He went out the window and broke his
How
arm.
high was the window?
I don't even know because there's like we live in an apartment building, but like there's a ledge, and
Yeah.
I guess you can jump down.
Uh-huh.
But I guess he didn't he thought he had it and he didn't have it, and he got
Broke his arm
hurt.
in 3 places.
Yeah.
Lord
But
have
he
mercy.
still says it's my fault. He doesn't take any responsibility for
It
anything
was
else.
your fault.
Yeah, I should have pushed his ass out, but I didn't do the shit. I didn't know he was going out the window. Like, well, who the hell does that? You're paying the bills, dumbass. Why would you go out the front door? Because when I go out, I'm like, with my middle finger up as I walk out the front door. So
He ever threatened to kill himself? You had people like that?
he's
If
said
you
it
leave, I'ma
before,
kill me.
but, not to me in in them type of situations. But
Okay.
he's said stuff like that before though.
Okay. The terrorists. If I can't have you, nobody else will.
Yeah, it's like he can move out, but he won't. He just and he does like all that petty little stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like just to try and get a rise out of me. So I gotta not give it to him.
Mm-hmm. It was a Marine. It was a Marine in Hawaii who stabbed his ex-wife up and killed her.
I know. I'm afraid he might.
Yeah, everybody hear that? You gotta watch that for real.
Shit's dangerous.
It is. It's Edward G. Robinson. I know y'all know about him, right? Turner class. He said, "What you know about Edward G. Robinson? James Cagney and Humphrey Bogart and Jack Lemmon and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington." I love Turner classes, right? But Edward G. Robinson was in a movie called What? Scarlet Street, and he was an old head messing with a young woman, and he was her sugar daddy, and he was giving her money. And she said, "I need more money." He gave her more money. When he got out of money, he went to his job and stole from his job to support her habit. She got honest and started laughing in his face. "You old, I want to marry you." He got an ice pick and stabbed her up. Anybody hear people play with people's feelings and emotions? Feelings and emotions. Who worship people? That's dangerous. And don't let nobody worship you. Worshiping people is dangerous. I got my heart broke because I worshiped her without saying it. She was my God. And God told her to tell me it's over. Everybody catch that? And I couldn't think. Barely washing, still doing groups, and she was on my mind 24/7. Took that woman it took me 8 months to get that woman thoroughly out my system. And my lady right now, if she leave me today, listen, it won't be that same way today. I'll be like, "Thank you," I'll cry, it'll hurt, it'll sting, but guess what? She won't get that much time because I'm not worshiping nobody but the Creator who create creation. Anybody know what I'm talking about? The terrorists. If I can't have you, damn it, nobody else will. Who got mistresses, side pieces? Nobody here like that? Who know about Steve McNair? Steve McNair played football. Yeah. And he said his mistress killed him. Because he was talking about leaving her. Or whatever was going on. Alright? The relationships are real right there. Alright? Look, some solutions that I'm going to be like Michael Jackson, give y'all some job information and all that. Alright? Number 1, prayer. Y'all pray? Mm-hmm. How do you feel when you pray? If you don't pray, do you meditate? Mm-hmm. Did that help out? In spite of what's going on in the world, prayer helps. Foundation.
Yeah, that makes you feel better, give you a peace of mind.
Very good. Who remember foxhole prayers? Foxhole prayer. Nobody had foxhole prayers? Prayers we threw up to heaven to get us out of the rabbit hole we dug here on earth. Everybody know what I'm talking about? I hope that Coke ain't soap. Foxhole prayers. Who dropped a dime bag of crack in the snow? Remember? Okay. Foxhole prayer. Who had sex unprotected and prayed? We didn't get up with the alphabets. Foxhole prayers. Who's driving dirty? And you saw siren blue lights behind you. They went right past you. Foxhole what? Prayers. Who was boosting out of stores and you was dope sick? Foxhole prayers, right? We pray now, therefore what? We sincerely pray today, all right? Help me, guide me, forgive me, correct me, empower me, lead me, correct me, teach me, help me, edify me. Prayer, because I need help. Raise up people who have my best interests at heart. Listen, because I don't see none. I'm hopeless and I'm helpless. I'm standing in prayer. After I pray, I got to be patient. Who working on patience? Why is patience important for recovery? An addict that lose patience become impatience. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah, patience. Who like Chick-fil-A? I don't like to wait. I don't like to wait to eat at Chick-fil-A. The lines are always long at Chick-fil-A. Always long. Yeah. Who been to PennDOT after 10 o'clock? You waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting. Who remember back in the days when they had coupons? You got in the wrong line because there was an old lady up there with like coupons in her hand. You know what I'm talking about? And every item she had a coupon for. Patience. Who like to go fishing? Put the bait on the hook and throw it in the water and patiently wait for our supper. How about a farmer who cuts the earth and patiently and throws seed in the earth and patiently wait for his what? Harvest. A comedian can tell a beautiful joke, but he have no patience to tell the joke. He kills the joke. Patience is what parents need when we find out our children are ADHD. Patience. Same thing out there, same thing in here. Lose patience, become impatient. How about perseverance? Who have drug dreams? Stay clean. Who got more bills than money? Stay clean. Who got a warrant for their arrest? Y'all know about that? For those who got a warrant for their arrest, do you know you can go talk to your counselor, your therapist, and they call your PO and they uplift your warrant? Y'all know that? All right, for those who didn't know, you can stop running being scared.
On Wednesday, someone got, they got him.
Say that again?
On Wednesday, somebody got a warrant, they came and got him.
Oh yeah, they came and got him? Mm-hmm. Sometimes I think if it's like, then they go. Yeah, it depends what's going on your record, on your jacket. All right? Like, minor offenses, like she was just talking about, thing in her pocket, they don't want to mess with her. You know what I'm saying? And let her know that she's in treatment, then boom, she be okay. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, the records of our past always creep up on us. Is that true? Without a doubt. Stay patient. Persevere through all storms. Everybody hear that? Who leave here go home to hell? That's big. Everything good in here is refuge in here. Peace of mind. We talking. We getting off our chests. We feeling good. We're going back to hell. Come on.
I used to, but now I left there in a recovery house now, so I'm trying to make the right move.
Very good. Which one you in?
Step by step.
Where he at?
22nd Street by the Upland Diner.
That's in Chester?
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's at Crozier Hospital?
Near there.
Yeah. All right.
2 or 3 blocks from there.
I'm gonna get your number before we leave, all right?
All right.
All right, that's what's up. Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Perseverance, y'all. I don't care what happened, we don't get high. Who here remember we could just jump out of bed? Now who here take you 2 minutes to get out of bed? Who know about slip disc? Who know about sciatic nerves? Yep. Who know eyes are dying, you need glasses as big as this classroom? Who teeth falling out your mouth? I got dentures. Yeah. Who take your socks off? You see onions and coins and bunions in them. Who remember used to walk from one side of the earth to the other side of the earth just to get a nickel bag and you got burnt when you got it? Who remember being out there all day long just to get $10? Anybody remember those days? Who had their socks on so long when you took your socks off, you heard noise? My stories. My stories. Everybody hear what I'm talking about? Hands so black. Look, I had a goddamn leather glove on. Everybody talking about who want to go back to what? That life. Persevere through all storms. We don't get high. Everybody hear that? I don't give a damn what's happening. We don't get high. How about humility? Who working on being humble? Is that important? Somebody talking slick out the side of their neck. Trash them or give them a pass? No. They just talking. Everybody hear that? I understand that, but just keep it moving. You got to think for other people. People who have nothing to live for, they dangerous. Everybody hear that? People who have nothing to live for, they dangerous. And this right here can what consume me, so I won't think, and I will react, and I can be in jail. Because you can go to jail clean. You can get killed clean. You can kill somebody clean. Everybody, is that true? You can lose your mind clean. Stay humble. And ask for what? Help. Very good. How about honesty? Who still want to get high? Get drunk, shoot dope, pop pills? Listen, you're going to do what you want to do when you leave here. All this is formality for you. You get out of here and say, yeah, whatever. One ear out the other ear. I used to be like that. I ain't give a damn what was talking about, what you put in front of me. Listen, I'm just going to do me. I'm only here because of the union job. I'm only here because my mother was crying. I'm only here so they can shut up. I'm only here to get my weight back up, and I'm back off to the races. Honesty. Who still want to sell drugs? Who still want to take drugs? What's stopping you? And what are they?
Yeah.
Institutions of death. Very good. Very good. Every time I used to cop drugs, I used to always see a funeral procession. Everybody hear that? And God was talking to me. He said, guess what? You a dead man walking.
Right.
That's you. Sooner or later, you're going to be in that casket. Because the disease of addiction is insidious, cunning, baffling, progressive, and fatal. And the disease of addiction want all of us in a casket with the eulogy that says, if they would have just stopped using, they would not be here with me. All right? Stay honest. To thyself be what? True. We talked about forgiveness. What's another one? How about accept to surrender? Is that important? Who still like the lifestyle? Who still love the lifestyle? But you got to accept the fact that the lifestyle is what? Over. How about weed? Who rationalized weed? You got a municipal card. I'm going to leave that alone right there. All right? I'm going to leave that alone. Except to what? Surrender. What we love to do is over. Everybody hear that? I'm 51 years old. Pull your pants up, Dirk. I'm 51 years old. Listen, Dirk, everything need to come out your mouth, MFs and Fs and cussing. Read it so you can build up your vocabulary, Dirk. You're not a young man no more, Dirk. You got to grow up, Dirk. You can't try to reduce yourself to young little boys because they're looking for men. They're looking for what? Examples. And you can't be an example if you're trying to be like them. Yes. It's sad to see a dude, a grown-ass man at a Chinese store protecting a bag of Doritos. Let me keep moving. That really upset me. And what the hell is wrong with these damn kids on out here today? 90 degrees, 100 degrees, and got hoodies on.
Yo, man, they trying to get killed.
And they's over their head. And a mask. And a mask. Listen, I know probably if you're doing dirt, you don't want to get seen. You know what I'm saying? But listen, you ain't doing dirt. What the hell you got a hoodie on for?
It's automatically, even if you is strapped, that even that make you look dumb as
Right,
hell,
you
because
look
it tells
like
me that you obviously got something on.
Yeah, come on, right? They say we old and slow, right? Accept to surrender. What's another one right here? Oh, purpose. I love this one. Purpose. Find your purpose and find your passion and you never work again. This is important. This kills boredom. How you doing? All right. You know yours? What's your purpose? Very good. All right. What's your name?
Miss Baylor, I'm the other therapist.
Oh, you are?
You wouldn't know, huh?
All right. Everybody hear that? How much time you got clean? You in recovery?
No, no.
All right. God bless you, sis. God bless you. Purpose. Find your purpose and find your passion. Come on.
Every morning I wake up and I tell after I make my prayer,
Uh-huh.
I tell myself, what's my purpose?
Yeah.
Just for the day, what's my purpose?
That's right.
I gotta have some kind of purpose.
That's my phone.
So that, nah, that's mine.
Okay.
I gotta have somebody I gotta have some kind of purpose. So I can get through the day without you.
Right.
Cause when I was using, my purpose was get up 2 minutes, be out, go and get some drugs. Now my purpose is like positive, like, all right, I'm gonna go talk to my sponsor. Every day I read out the big book. You know? And I go to different, I got a home group, but I go to different meetings. You know, every day, like I said, I wake up with a positive purpose. And I mean, that's just for that day. I do it every day.
Good.
You know?
Awesome. And how did it make you feel?
It make me feel good, actually.
That's what's up.
Because there's a big change. And just by going to action, make me even feel better. I got like accomplishments.
Very good. We living today. We're not existing.
Right.
We're living.
Right.
Big difference. Anybody hear that? I used to always listen. I thought I was funny. I was in Baltimore City telling jokes in Dundalk, Baltimore, with tidy whities on. You remember those Tarzan drawers? I had those on, and listen, I had no shirt on my chest. I had a cape on my neck. I had a baker's hat on. I had a flag sticking out my crotch, saluting the flag. I come out there and start yelling and start telling jokes, and everybody was laughing at me, but they wasn't laughing at one joke I said. Everybody hear that? But check this out. I was on the right team playing the wrong position. Everybody hear that? So God stuck his head through the closet, put your clothes on, and don't you ever do that again. So I got dressed. I thought I was gonna be a rapper. God said, you ain't rapping that way. So what I'm doing now, I found my purpose. I'm in Brookhaven. Purpose. I go to Langhorne. Purpose. I'm Recovery Centers of America. We out, which one? Devon. And we had the one out in Maryland. Purpose. Kirkbride. Purpose. Eagleville. Purpose. Love my purpose. Like she said, helping. It's a passion. Find your purpose, you find your passion, and you never work again. Who cooking here? Yes, purpose. Who want to be certified peer specialists? Purpose. How about who used to play sports and you can reach back and what? And be coaches. The kids need us. Everybody know what I'm talking about? Who good with their hands? Good with the good thinkers. Find your purpose, you find your passion, and you never work again. One more, then we're gonna beat it. Right here. Love.
Oh, that's a big one.
Agape love. Agape love. Why is that important? Why is love the embodiment of all these spiritual principles? Love is always action. Right. If I tell a woman I love her, I gotta show her I love her. If I say, she a baby, if I tell my woman I love her, I gotta make sure Pico got their money. That's love. I paid Pico today. I was a little upset because my granddaughter, they in there playing their little things and the bills is going up higher and higher. Now I'm going in there like the Scrooge. It's like unplugging things. But the love for me and to have to come in a house with lights, I paid. Landlord, pay that next week. Water is paid so we can take hot showers. Everybody saying that? Men protect, men provide, men produce, men sacrifice. Boys do just the opposite. Yes, boys make excuses. And love keeps me going. Everybody hear that? They say, can you do this for free? Yep. We used to do groups for 5 years free. No money. But the love to help people was my payment enough. And it still is today. Love. Everybody love themselves today? Who had difficulty loving you? It's difficult to love you because we've been through so much of this.
Yeah.
Been through so much of this, it's hard to love. Yeah, you know?
I just was gonna say, like I was depressed for a long time, and slowly but surely, like just it took me a long time to come out of it, and I'm proud of myself that no matter how long it took, then I had like nobody else like supporting me, just me, and God kept showing me who's not in my corner and who's not for me, you know, who's meant to be in my life, and just to love myself. It just took me a long time to get back to that.
Very good. Very good. Awesome. Positive self-affirmation. Come on.
See, I learned how to not love myself.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And so it took me a long time to learn how to love myself. You know what I mean? And I'm still learning. Because I told myself, I'm 60. Since I was 13, I was using some kind of substance. And so it was through all them years of using taught me how to not love myself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So since I've been since from 58 to 60, I've been in recovery.
Mm-hmm.
So I still got 88. I still got to move in the hundreds to keep learning how to love myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I know how to take the steps to love myself even more and more every day.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Good food. Let me say this right here. Pain. Who run from this right here? We gotta shut it down right here. Pain. Who run from pain? Who don't like talking about pain? Anybody? It hurts too much. Want to speak on that? Pain.
That go a long way with me right there. Even with the love part. Love hurt. It can go different ways. But as far as with pain, I was like, me and my teacher with last week, we was talking about men. I got men with a couple family members, and I don't want to do it because I know I'm going to hurt them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just by the words in my conversation that I'm going to give them and that I got from them. And it goes that we just talked about earlier. As all of I hold a lot of shit in. You know what I mean? And that's just me personally. You feel me? Because I took care of a lot of people. So, and now I'm not building it up no more. So I'm letting it out.
Very good. Very good. My man. Thank you, brother. Thanks for sharing that. Who saw the movie The Pianist? Anybody seen the movie The Pianist? Where Adrian Brody.
Yes.
Back in the days in 42, Jews had to run for their lives.
That was a great movie.
Good movie.
Amazing.
Right? Talking about pain, right?
Mm-hmm.
And listen, by him playing what? If you did anything, if you made things, you live. You cook, you live. You make weaponry, you live. Boots, same thing, you live. You cook, you entertain, get the Germans to keep their mind off of killing me, you live. And one thing I love about the movie, all through the movie, he had to navigate through this situation and that situation. And he was playing the piano. I'm talking about what? Pain. Going there, right? I'm going somewhere. So when he found it, when the war was over, the Germans had to run for cover because the Russians was coming to get the Germans. So he running zigzagging. He get to a house of refuge. The war's over, but there's a Nazi in there. Talking about pain. And he said, "Who are you?" He ignored them. He said, "What do you do?" He said, "I play the piano." He said, and ironically, it was a piano in another room. Pain, I'm going somewhere. He said, "Play for me." He's a Jew. War's over. He's a Nazi with a gun. He told me to play. I'm going to sit down and play. And he sat down, carefully, cautious. This is how I saw perception, how I saw the movie. He sat down and started plucking the keys like a little chicken, right? And he was just looking at the Nazi. I'm a Jew. He's a Nazi. He could kill me. The war's over. And he started playing. And he got what? And it looked like he stopped worrying about the Nazi. And he started thinking about his father and his mom and his what? His sister and his brothers. And the old man that threw off the balcony. And the pile of Jews they killed and set them on fire like a pile of leaves. And this explosion and that explosion. Running from this and running from that. He started playing out of his what? Pain.
It's so beautiful.
And he didn't give a damn about that Nazi. And when he got finished playing the piano, he was in what? Awe. Because he was playing out of his pain. Pain impregnates our purpose, which gives birth to power. Let me say that again. Pain impregnates our purpose, which gives birth to power. And we will never know what's in us if we always running from pain. Biggie Smalls, rest in peace. Beautiful lyrics, pain. Tupac Shakur, beautiful lyrics, rest in peace, pain. Mary J. Blige, beautiful lyrics, pain. Who am I? Janis Joplin, pain. Amy Winehouse, pain. Elvis Presley, pain. Pain is what? Pain shared is pain lessened. Is that true? Because we don't just get clean for us, we get clean for other people. Like my brother said, he's going to start talking about it, and that's very important. All right? Don't be verbally constipated. Don't be verbally constipated and ego inflated. Everybody hear that? And definitely self-sabotage and crash and burn. Everybody good? I had a great time. I had a great time. God bless y'all. So listen, I'm going to talk to Brother James and talk to the sisters over here. Then we're going to try to get back here maybe like twice a month, the beginning and the end of the month, okay? All right. And I put my number up on the board. If y'all need jobs, housing, y'all want to come out, y'all bored, y'all want to come and share. Like 2 of the people, they know me from Bowling Green, and we can get around, all right? God bless y'all. Wish y'all the best, all right?
Thank you for coming.
Stay strong, all right? Who woke us up? God. Grant us serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God's will, not ours, be done. Amen. All right, y'all. Thanks for having me.